to show you how I made these cute little fondant cowboy boots and cowboy hat. Now, I went online, I Googled cowboy boots template, and I searched images, and I found that in the images. And I made the soles the evening before. I totally forgot to film it, but I wanted to make them the day before. That way they could dry really hard and hold their shape. But I made them using the same process. So that's marshmallow fondant. It does have Tylose powder in it. And with the soles, you have to do one left and one right. So I started by turning the paper upside down, and now I'm making the heel. So I'm just tracing the heel part of the shoe, and then I turn it right side up and I'm tracing the heel. This is my trace, cut, and smooth method. This is how I make all my fondant decorations. So when I trace it on there, then I can cut it out and take my fingers and just smooth my cuts, and I have the two heels. Now I want to do the shaft of the boot. I have a lighter color, and I'm tracing this on here 4 times. So you need 2 pieces for each boot. So I need 4 total. And then I'm going to cut them all out and smooth my cuts. Now, I forgot to mention, when I rolled out this fondant, it is about 1/8 of an inch thick. You want it to be a little thicker. That way the fondant will easily stick together. You don't want it to be too thin. So I'm getting a little bit of water on the very bottom and the sides of this shaft. Now, I'm going to do it for both pieces. And then I'm sorry my hand's in the way a little bit, but I'm trying to get the bottom to wrap around the back part of the sole. And then I'm going to fold that in half and do the same thing for the front piece. Now, this part's a little tricky. You got to be patient with it. So I'm trying to get these pieces to meet in the center, in that seam there, but also down on the sole. So I found that if I take my 2 fingers and press them together, it's a little easier. So I'm just working on this one side first, and then I turn it to the other side. And do you see, I'm sorry my hand's in the way, but I'm just trying to push those pieces together and make sure that it is aligned with that sole so it's not sticking out of the side. And then when I turned it around, I realized that that piece came apart. So again, I'm going to try to push these together with my fingers to get that seam together. And now I want to glue the heel on. So I'm just getting a little bit of water down and sticking it to the very bottom of the boot. And I should have added this stitching before I put it on here. Whoops. But anyway, I'm taking my stitching wheel. Do you see how I have my finger behind it? Sorry, my hand's in the way, but I'm just trying to get the stitching around the top edge of that shaft. And then I'm doing the same thing for the front toe part of the boot and the part that wraps around the back. Now, the only time you have to turn it upside down is to get the left and right sole, but all of these other pieces can just be right side up when you're tracing them on there. And then I'm going to add the stitching, and it's a little tricky when you're getting into these little curves. If you keep that stitching wheel in there the entire time, it could distort the fondant. So when I'm going here, I'm doing it in little sections. Do you see how I'm just putting a couple dots down, and then as I turn, I have to lift it up? That way I'm not going to drag the fondant. And then I wanted to add stitching on either side of that seam on the shaft. And again, I'm so sorry my hands are in the way, but you'll be able to see it when it's finished, how it looks like. Now I'm cutting all of these pieces out, and I'm going to smooth my cuts. And before I glue them down, I want to get them in the right position first. So I'm wrapping that back part around the back, and I have the toe part around the front, and I'm going to get a little bit of water down just on the edges. And again, when I put this down, I'm so sorry, my hands are in the way, so it's a little difficult to tell, but I'm wrapping it around there and having the top sections on the shaft. And then I'm taking my fingers and trying to pull that down so it meets the sole, so it's not sticking out. And I'm carefully pushing it down, making sure that no wrinkles form, and that way it's attached to the sole of the shoe. And then that piece is a little too long, so I'm going to have to trim it to the right size. So I just mark where it needs to be trimmed with my X-Acto knife, and then I'm going to cut that extra piece off, because if I put it on there like that, it would just overlap and look a little weird. So I trimmed it, and then I got a little bit of water down behind the entire thing, and I'm going to wrap it around the back, and now it meets where that front section was, and it's not overlapping, and it looks a lot smoother. Now I'm making the loops for the top of the boot. I'm not cutting into that fondant yet with my ribbon cutter. I just wanted to mark the lines, and then I'm doing a little bit of stitching detail on the inside. Once I have that stitching down, then I'm going to cut it out. And then I cut these all to size. I cut 4 of them, so 2 of them are going on each boot, and I cut each one to a point, get a little bit of water down, and then I'm going to wrap it around the very top and kind of pinch it together. And now I'm making the hat. I have a circle cutter. I'm cutting that out for the brim. And now I need to make the top part of the hat. So I start by rolling the fondant into a ball. Then I smack it on the countertop to kind of flatten it out a little bit. And then I need to make the indent. So I'm taking my Dresden tool and just pressing in the very top. And I'm using my fingers to form this. So I'm kind of pinching both of the sides to create that indent a little more. And then cowboy hats kind of come to a point. So I'm bringing it to a point and squeezing it. So you just have to shape it with your fingers. Be a little patient with it. So I'm just trying to define that detail on the top, and then I'm pinching it slightly on the very bottom so it can sit flush with that brim, and I put it down on there, and that looks like it's a good size. And then I took some paper towels and stuck it underneath each side. That way the brim has a little bit of motion to it as it dries. And then I need to make the rope, so I'm squeezing that out of my clay gun. And I did just post a video showing you how to make a name out of the rope. So I'm just twisting it, rolling it out to thin it a little bit, wrap it around to measure it first. And then once I have it the correct size, I'm going to get a little bit of water down and then just wrap it around the hat. Super simple. Then to put it on the cake, I just put the boots in the position first, and then I'm going to get a little bit of icing under each one and stick it down to the very top. And then I got a couple toothpicks underneath the hat because I wanted the hat to be down on an angle. So I'm carefully sliding that down there. And here is the cute little fondant boots and hat for your cowboy cakes.